Morning everyone, I am Dr. K. Brinda, Head of Department BCom Professional Accounting in Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, and today we are going to see about the sources of data. Sources of data can be classified into two types, as primary data and secondary data. Primary data means first-hand information collected by an investigator. It is collected for the first time, it is original and more reliable. For example, the population census conducted by the Government of India after every 10 years is primary data. Secondary data. Secondary data refers to second-hand information. It is not originally collected and rather obtained from already published or unpublished sources. For example, the address of a person taken from the telephone directory or the phone number of a company taken from just dial or secondary data. In addition to information on data collection and analysis methods, good research also opens doors for future research on the topic. For instance, researchers can provide details on unexpected study findings or suggest techniques for exploring unaddressed aspects of a research problem or research questions. In many cases, these suggestions for future research stem from the researcher's limitations. Researchers must acknowledge their study's limitation and potential flaws and present these along with the study's findings and conclusions. Understandably, good research is carried out according to the research ethics. According to the World Health Organization, research ethics provide academic research standards for conducting studies. These standards help protect the rights and dignity of the research participants while ensuring that researchers practice values such as honesty, objective integrity, and accountability in their work. Some of the most common violations of research ethics includes falsification. This involves the manipulation or omission of data or findings. Fabrication. This involves making up data or results and presenting these as accurate. Plagiarism. This refers to the use of another person's work without giving due credit. According to Committee on Publication Ethics, extreme self-citation is a form of citation manipulation. Thank you. There are 6 methods of collecting primary data, and the first method is direct personal investigation. Under this method, the investigator obtains a first-hand information from the respondents themselves. He personally invites the respondents to collect information. The data collected is first-hand and original in nature, so it is more reliable and accurate. And the second one is indirect oral investigation. Under this method, instead of directly approaching the informants, the investigators interview several other persons who is directly or indirectly in touch with the informants. Wide area can be brought under investigation through this method. And third one is information through correspondence. Under this method, local agents or correspondents are appointed and trained to collect the information from the respondents. This method is useful where the field of investigation is very wide and the information is to be collected from different parts of the company. And the next one is telephonic interviews. Under this method, data is collected through interviews over the telephone. This method is very useful where the field of investigation is very